I thought it might be helpful if I use this clip of a Sammy Sosa swing here to try to describe the difference between pre-launch torque and what we call top hand torque. Now both of these are mechanics that are used to accelerate the bat head rearward during the swing. Now let's just cycle this forward and maybe we can show the difference here. Notice Sammy now is taking his stride, and notice one important thing here, that even before foot plant, notice the foot isn't planted yet. Let's see, now watch the bat head, and notice the foot plant hasn't occurred yet. Now there the bat is already starting to be taken rearward. And also notice that obviously there's no shoulder rotation, there's not even foot plant occurred yet. So we can actually see here now the bat being accelerated rearward, and there now is a foot plant. But look how far the bat moved now, just during before he started shoulder rotation. Now that's what we call pre-launch torque. In other words, that torque that is being applied to accelerate the bat head rearward, using the arms, and meaning that the top hand is being pulled back faster than the bottom hand. That's causing the bat head now to accelerate rearward, and it's strictly a matter of using the arms. And like I said, notice that foot plant is just now occurring. Now once foot plant occurs, then we can start shoulder rotation. All right, and you can see now the massive, much greater, in other words, acceleration of the bat when the shoulders start. But once again, I want to point out that there is a considerable amount now of rearward acceleration of the bat prior to foot plant and shoulder rotation. I drew in some green dots here just to show the acceleration of Sammy's bat rearward using just the arms, in other words, prior to shoulder rotation, or in other words, pre-launch torque. There you can see, we'll start over again. You can see it back to here, there. Shoulders haven't started yet. Shoulders still haven't started to rotate. And now shoulders did. So the red dots now here indicate where shoulder rotation started, full foot plant and the acceleration of the bat head rearward. Another interesting thing to note here, now I thought another important point would be to show that Sammy's downward acceleration of the bat doesn't go down below the line of the lead shoulder. Let's just back it up here a second and watch now. Notice that the bat head now is angling backward and downward, all right? Now right here is starting to flatten out though. In other words, the bat head is starting to take around back toward the catcher. And what you don't want to have happen here is for that downward acceleration to carry it right on down through the plane of the lead shoulder. And as you can see, Sammy's here is already starting to flatten out. And when he comes around, there is no acceleration of the bat down below. And that keeps everything in line like we discussed earlier in the swing plane video. As you can see there, by getting that bat now to start here and then arc around so that it actually is stopping its downward and starting to sweep into the plane of the lead shoulder there. All right, and that's what creates a good consistent hand path.